Hey guys, Charlie here. I am going to let you see how I administer my antibiotics and change them and clean the line and everything like that. So let's see, I can actually get it down closer there. You can see all the stuff here, right there. That's my antibiotic, my saline flushes, as well as the heparin anticoagulation blood thinner that is used to unclog the port line if it gets clogged. And then of course I have to change my bandages on my leg because I just had a shower and I haven't put the bandage on yet, so you can see it's starting to itch. Well, it's been itching for a while now, but now this is something that my nurses should have explained to me but did not. So I had to actually look in the instructions from the pharmacy, which is Chartwell, and my insurance coordinator will actually be hearing about it because I didn't know that I was supposed to be doing this every day, but I kept getting a lot of saline flushes as well as heparin injections, and I'm like, why am I getting all of these syringes with my antibiotics? And then I read the directions, and I should have been doing this every day, and I haven't been because my nurse did not explain it to me. So they will be, my insurance company will be hearing about it. There's been quite a few examples of the home care, the Jefferson home care nurses, and how disorganized they are, and how there's a real lack of communication within the structure of the group, and it affects me, So I was supposed to have a nurse's aide come last week. She's actually supposed to call me last Monday to come and help me with showers, but they didn't actually put the order in until this week. So she didn't get here till this week. I mean, obviously I've had showers before then, but I mean, Mom was helping me. But neither one of us knew really what we were doing because I had to sit on a transfer bench. And now I have a removable shower head, thanks to my apartment building maintenance guy. But before, today and before that, I had a regular shower head, which made it really hard not to get water everywhere. So anyway, yeah, so there's been a lot of things, well, not a lot, but things like that really they should be on top of, and they have been. They've been just very kind of slacking or whatever on the rules. And then yesterday, or not yesterday, but the day before, maybe it was yesterday, a nurse came and changed my port out because it had been 10 days since it had been changed, and it's supposed to be changed every 5 to 7 days. And when she changed it out, she didn't wear gloves, and I was very concerned about that. I mean, she sanitized her hands and everything, but she did not have gloves on, and it really, really pissed me off. But anyway, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to read you the instruction as I'm doing it so you know what I'm doing. Okay. Gather supplies and equipment, clean work area, which, it's clean, I guess. Perform hand hygiene. Prepare flushes as instructed by your nurse. So this would be the saline, and I have no instruction by my nurse. So I'm only doing this by memory, from memory, because I remember what they did at chemo. This is the same procedure that they did at chemo, as well as I've watched the nurses do it here when they've changed my port. So I have this here, there. Okay, I need to disconnect this, which is the old. First of all, I should have turned it off in case there's a little bit more in there. But this is the cylinder that I referred to in another video about, you know, this is what it looks like full. This is the ball here that's full. And this is what it looks like empty. So it looks like a ball here full of stuff and looks like a cylinder here when it's empty or close to empty. So, got that. Man, my nose itches so bad for some reason. Anyway, so this is old and it will be thrown away. And it's not toxic or anything. It's just oxycillin. It's antibiotic. And I have to be on these 24/7 for the next 4.5 weeks because it is that dangerous. They put that in there. Alright, and then disinfect the catheter injection cap with alcohol wipe, which is this and this. And rub it vigorously for 30 seconds. My nose. So this is actually after the fact, so we're doing this side. Sodium chloride for the injection. Okay. I don't know if is that 30 seconds? I don't know. So an air dry for 60 seconds. Alright, and this is the sodium chloride. So we're supposed to squeeze it in there for a sec. And then breathe out for good blood return. You see the blood return here, and then come on, flush it. And that's harder than it looks to do that. And it tastes like plastic. It's disgusting. Okay. So got that done. Okay. This can be thrown away. So this is just the flush. This can be thrown away. So we gotta do this again. I don't like messing with heparin because it's like a decoagulant, but I think I'm getting a little bit of anxiety, so what I'm going to do, I don't know, I should not have blood in my port tube like this. I think I did it too slowly. So I'm just going to do a little bit of the heparin. I'm not going to do the blood return. There we go. Yeah. Alright. Now. I didn't do all of it because I have low blood count anyway, and my blood is very thin anyway, and I don't need a lot of heparin. Alright, so there's that. And I have to do it one more time with the flush before I can do the oxycillin. Yeah, the blood was in the tube because I pushed it in too slow. I'm supposed to push it in really fast, but it was harder to push it in than it looked. and that gave me a little bit of anxiety. I don't have a problem with seeing blood, but it's just me dealing with my own blood is the issue, because I'm not a nurse, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional, and if I mess up, it could result in dire consequences. So, it's just nerve-wracking. I'm very nervous about it because I'm not used to it. I'm not supposed to be breathing on it either. This is just another flush before I put the oxycillin in there. I'm just flushing it out. Flushing the heparin out, I guess. It's hard. Okay, that's enough. I don't think you're supposed to do the whole thing anyway, so I didn't know that I was supposed to do this every day. It's like, it really does piss me off, because my nurse should have explained this to me, and he didn't. I mean, obviously, I'm getting sent these things in large quantity, so I should have been doing this every day for the last week and a half, and I haven't been. I've just been changing the antibiotic. Like I said, it's one of a few things that I've noticed that they don't do correctly. Alright, so this is just this is the tip of the antibiotic. I just unscrew that there, that goes in the trash. And then this screws in with this, with that there. See, connects. And I open it up over here. I just undo this little thing there. See, it opens it up so that it has a free flow. And then I just stick this in my pocket and keep it dry. If I have to take a shower, I have to cover it with plastic so it doesn't get wet. I also didn't know that. So I've been taking showers with it and getting it wet, and I have no idea what that does to it, because my nurse never explained any of this stuff to me. So I have a nasty plastic taste in my mouth from that saline. It tastes like disgusting plastic. So now, with that done, I'll put this back here, and I'll be calling my coordinator in a bit. Now I get to clean my wound with alcohol and put the dressings on it. So you can, I'll just put the camera here so you can see exactly what I'm doing. You can see that really good, right? Okay, so we get the alcohol swab. I only need one. Okay, and I just go down the middle of it like this. And it's kind of hard because it's all sticking up and everything, but like I said, I just had a shower, so in my nurse's instructions it says to wash with soap and water, but my surgeon said to have a dry dressing. So that's even conflicting information that I don't know, I don't know what to do. I mean, as far as that goes, but I don't have the dressings that I need. I don't have the adhesive dressings I need to keep it dry during a shower. I did when I came back from the hospital, like right after I got out of the hospital, but I didn't get sent any dressings from the pharmacy. So, I mean, my nurse said that he put an order in, but it hasn't gotten here yet. So until that happens, it's going to get wet in the shower. So I'm hoping that that doesn't make a difference. So I'm just kind of patting it on in the middle to, you know, keep it dry or whatever, because alcohol will dry it out. And then I'm rubbing the sides here to disinfect the sides so that I, you know, get rid of any kind of staph or bacteria that's growing on my skin that's immediately beside of it. This is where they had the drain, where they actually, if you look here, this is where the drain was. Now this, I'm not sure what this is. I think it was, the nurse explained it to me, but I'm not exactly sure what he said. Anyway, there's that. And I have my dressings here. And I have to kind of rig it. Like I said, I don't have what I need. So I just have the gauze. And I bought this tape myself because the other tape about pulls off my skin. I mean, this works really good, but it doesn't, when it comes off, it doesn't hurt as badly. And it's hard to do with gloves on because it sticks to the gloves. But whatever. So I'm just kind of, there we go, sealing it there. And then, there we go. Trying to seal it as best as I can, if you can see, without ripping the gloves. And just, you know, half of it, half the tape goes over the gauze and half goes over my skin to seal the gauze there. Obviously this side is a little difficult because it's overhang, but that's okay. Ugh. Damn gloves. Alright. I want to get it as tight as I can without getting it too tight. Alright, so that's that. And I got this here. Just like I said, I don't have what I need. So I have to make do. Just putting these two together here. And you can see where the stitches is kind of coming up out of the gauze. And it makes it difficult because, like, right in here my leg is numb. I can't really feel much. And there's spots where I can't feel anything at all. So it's just like this weird feeling, and taking it off actually hurts. I mean, the other tape hurt anyway, but this tape hurts in that spot when I take it off. Great, now I'm gonna mess it up. I'm trying to make it as tight as I can. It's not working out too well. Because this one, I don't know, I guess it was wider or something. Anyway. So this one, I will tape the bottom. Just seal that sucker. There we go. So that's what I do. That's it right there. If you can see it. Not too bad. Not bad for an amateur, right? So that's it. I mean, that's what I do every day. And like I said, the the first week and a half, I only ever changed out the antibiotic instead of doing the flush and heparin like I was supposed to be doing, because nobody ever explained it to me. So now I get to do that every day. Not that it's a big deal, but I just, like I said, it gives me some anxiety because I'm not a professional, and if I screw up, then if I screw up bad enough, I could bleed out of my port, and that's all she wrote. So that's it. Now I'm ready for another 24 hours of oxycillin and a new bandage. So, and I just had a shower, so that's good. I'm all clean and ready to go with nowhere to go. All right, guys. Well, I will see you on the flip side later.